Now, I don't want the ideology of this commentary to come across as being a little bit spiky, a little bit nasty, and maybe as if I'm trying to start some YouTube beef somewhere along the lines, because I'm not. If it comes across as that, I fully apologise, but I can tell you now that is not the case. But I'll explain to you why the title is what it is, and maybe some of you are looking going, oh God, he's talking about Woody again. No, I'm kind of going over old ground, but it's because something has occurred. Basically what happened was, yesterday I clicked onto my Google, I put my name in, I put my images in, and I went down because I wanted to extract a thumbnail for a video I'd just done. It was an older video, and it was a kind of generic thumbnail, and I wanted to find it. So along the way I was flicking through and I found some different thumbnails I'd never seen before with my name in and various other ones, and then I found one that had a kind of, I don't know, a direction about it, you know. It was kind of quite direct towards me. It made me ask a few questions, let's put it that way. So I clicked on it to find out who it was from. It wasn't from me. And eventually I found, to my surprise, it was from one of my subscribers from, oh God, back in the day, you know, when I started out. And I watched it. It was a video. And this video was based on the Woody's Gamertag. It was a 3-month-old video. It was based on the Woody's Gamertag video that I did 3 months ago, and it was a kind of video response. But it was a video response in the sense of a rant at me. Now, that's fine. You know, if people want to make, people don't like what I do and they want to make rant videos about me, absolutely fine. My shoulders are big enough to carry me. I can take it on the chin. It's not a problem. Everybody's got an opinion. But I can only accept it if it's got a valid point. So if somebody makes a video about me and they don't like what I've said, and it's got to take a certain topic that I've picked and completely play the opposite end of the field and say, well, you were wrong in that, what I think is this, this and this, and then I can look and say, do you know what, you're actually right, I never thought of it that way. Fair play to you for bringing that to my attention. I'll do a video explaining how I've completely made a total bloody mistake. No problem. The problem with this video is it never actually went anywhere. And that's not being cruel to him, it just never went anywhere. You know, it was kind of like, it was almost a sarcastic interpretation of everything that I said, and even things that I hadn't said. Now, for those of you who haven't seen the Woody's Gamertag video that I actually did, I'm going to put the link in the description. If you want to go and watch it, that's cool. If you have already watched it, you don't need to bloody watch it again. It's just there so you've got something to refer to. But basically, the whole reason why I did the video wasn't because of this whole Colin's son touching dogs' dicks and El Presador and Thunder and everything else, and this whole YouTube beef that, I don't know, a storm in a teacup kind of thing. The video was about me trying to help my subscribers in some respect by saying, look, I understand that when I watch a YouTube video and somebody sent me, let's say for the sake of argument, somebody sent me one over Twitter, there, can you watch this? Okay, no problem, I'll watch it. They know I'm going to watch it, they know I'm not a complete knobhead and I'm going to probably click a like on it and make a comment, or maybe I'll really like it and click a like, a comment, a favourite and, you know, subscribe to them. Who knows where it could go. So out of that, with my, you know, few subscribers and followers I've got on Twitter, they will see, oh, Apocalypse has liked a video, he's favourited a video, what could this video be? Let's go and have a look and investigate. And then they go over and there might be about 20, 30, 40, whatever. So from that person might acquire 5 or 6 subscribers, maybe more. It's called networking. That's what it's called. It's all about networking. I understand totally, because every now and then one of the greats pops up and suddenly likes one of my videos. Lost in Place or Only Use Me Blade or Thunder might come along and say, I like the video you've just done there, retweet. That will then get their followers' attention and they come over, they have a look, I gain a bunch of subs. It's nice. It's called networking. So the idea behind the video was, I was looking at people with bigger channels and I thought, in my mind, a lot of these bigger channels don't do enough to help their subs out. Now originally the content of my video was going to be about Woody's Gamertag and Xjaws. Unfortunately, because it ended up being so bloody long-winded, it was about Woody himself. And I was realistically saying people like Woody, you know, should take some time out once a week to have a look through his, I don't know, some of his best comments and think, wow, that was a really insightful comment that wasn't insulting my family. Let's have a click on his channel. He's got 40 subs. Let's see what he does. Wow. You know, this is really innovative stuff. I'm going to do a surprise shout out for this guy next week. And that will totally change the face of his channel because I've got nearly bloody 2 million subs or whatever he's got. People are going to see that and they're going to swamp to it. That was what I was saying. Now, the thing that caused the affliction in the video that has kind of got people confused with my intentions about it was that when I started the video off, I said, I'm going to tell you now, I hate Woody's gamertag. Now, those words, if I go back, I can categorically say that that was the wrong choice of words to use. I don't hate Woody's gamertag. I don't know him. But I dislike his moral value, right? I'm not keen on him. If I met him, I'd be quite, I don't know, funny around him. I'd be quite uncomfortable because of just how he comes across to me. You know, I'm a grown man. I've seen people, I've had experiences through life, I've had a wealth of experience with meeting different kinds of people, and the kind of character that he comes across to me reminds me of people that I've met in the past and don't like. That's all it is. And also the thing with the whole putting his family on YouTube, there's issues with that with me as well. As a parent, I don't agree with it. And it's not just me, it seems that a lot of people, you know, I've got a lot of subscribers who are older and who have got sons and daughters. They watch the video and they said, I totally agree with you. I wouldn't want to parade my children around because it's going to incite hate, it's going to incite comments, and at the end of the day, those kids have got access to the internet. The last thing a child needs when it's grown up and is confused with his own body because it's changing is to click on one of daddy's videos and see somebody saying, Colin is a fucking retard who wanks off dogs. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason why I'm not keen on it. Because I can tell you now, if I was to start doing a vlog and I had my family around me and I had my 4-year-old and I was bouncing up and down on my knee and we were singing and laughing, and then in the comments section people were saying, wow, your daughter's going to be hot in 5 years' time, give her my number. I'm sorry, that episode 1 will stay as episode 1 and will be deleted off my channel, never to be heard of again. Because I don't want my kids seeing that in 10 years' time. I don't want to see nasty comments, and it doesn't feel good for me. But I also feel that there was a bit of confusion as to why I use Woody's gamertag if I don't like him. The reason was simple, and I did explain this in a video, and I think people missed it. I used Woody because I don't like him. Because I didn't want it to come across as I'm doing this because I want to make it sort of... It's almost like creating a diversion. Oh yeah, I'm talking about my subs, I want my subs to get some recognition. But really, if Woody sees my video in his Twitter feed, he might say, wow, I like what this guy does. Let's get him on Painkiller Already next week and have a chat. That wasn't the idea. If he watches it and starts taking interest, then hears me say, I don't like Woody's gamertag. My invite's out, you know, it's not going to happen. That was the whole reason why I did it. So yeah, that is pretty much it really. You know, there's not much more to talk about it. I just wanted to clear those points out. It wasn't me hating Woody's gamertag. Yes, I said I hate him, but I wasn't hating upon him. I was just making some points about why I disagree with some of the things he does. Once upon a time I used to enjoy his channel. Now I don't. I think he, you know, money's taken over and the big head has spoke too much to the little head and it's all got a bit too much. But yeah. Hopefully for those of you who may still have been questioning my integrity about why I did that video, that'll probably explain it a little bit more and you'll back the fuck up. Oh, and one more thing before I forget. For those of you who are like detectives who are going to probably scour the internet looking for this video, if you find it, please do not leave any hateful comments because I don't want to start anything off. This guy had a battering enough yesterday from subscribers who found the video after I liked it and left a comment. Please, don't go and bash him, okay? Thank you very much. Much love. Apocalypse done.